Hey there, Tenno. I'm Shadow Scythe, and as you can see by the looks of this video, I took my Twitch overlay and I am going to start incorporating it into my YouTube videos in a more subtle format, so to speak, because even looking at it as I'm recording this, I can see it's a lot more transparent than what it is with my on my Twitch. So I will probably be playing around with that more to get consistency between them. But today we are going to be getting fashion forward with one of the new skins from Wave 1 of TennoGen Round 11, which is the Saryn Nepellus skin by Lukinu Yu. And I hope to God that I pronounced this person's name correctly, and I'm deeply sorry if I didn't. Now, as you can see, this is a Saryn skin, and I have toggled on the prime details, which kind of change up the little fins, the bit with the leg, and the little backdraft with the skirt. But all in all, it doesn't look bad. In fact, I actually like the look of it a lot. And as you can already see, we've got the primary color, secondary color, my standard white and purple, tertiary color being that brighter purple with how it kind of flows through and fades in and out across the skin. Accents obviously being my rose gold / copper, depending on whether or not you have color correction turned on. If you do, it will show up like rose gold. If not, it shows up like a very, very polished copper. And then my energy is actually this purple from the Twilight color palette, just so that it kind of stands out against everything else. And I really like the way that the helmet looks, because you kind of have this one, like, super long front bang kind of just coming off, and with the one flipped up and over, and how it all comes back to this flower-like ponytail in the back, which is kind of hard to see with the prime details until I leave the arsenal. Like, I really freaking like that. They did an amazing job with this skin, and I'm really glad to see that it got accepted. Anyway, with that aside, what we are going to do now is well, we're just going to do a quick Ayatan treasure hunt, like I normally do with these quick, short little videos, just so that we can have a little bit of fun and see, all in all, how the skin performs. Ugh. Alright. That should be enough of a little buffer time. Now, I'm going to have my work cut out for me between getting some build videos out, along with a lot of the new TennoGen stuff that's going to be coming out over the next couple of weeks. Along with whatever new content they drop in between. There were a significant amount of changes that were made too, but I'll go with this most recent patch, but I'll go over those in another video. Just because what this video is meant to focus on is the skin and how it looks. Now this skin is $6.99 in the TennoGen marketplace through the market on your ship.
Here we go. Let's find some antiquities.
And all in all, I can already say, just between the different lighting that you see going through the void, I'm really impressed. And I like these active energy details like what you're seeing, just because they always stand out. Alright. Now obviously there's not really going to be any sort of changes to the abilities.
Unfortunately for you, it was also known for its deadly security apparatus.
But it doesn't Really, do we always need to have like some subtle ability change, like what you see with some of the deluxe skins, or even going from a regular frame to a prime? Because we've already determined that Fashion Frame is endgame, so I don't really think we always need like a visual overhaul on stuff. Just as long as you look freaking badass doing whatever the hell it is that you're doing. And the subtle metallics, along with like the fading accents, absolutely beautiful. Like, let's get up here. Okay, good.
Oh, wow.
And,
This looks dangerous. For me.
let's let that energy fade.
Fine. Promise.
Yeah, I gotta say, just walking around and doing a complete 360, that is absolutely gorgeous. Oh shit. Well, I very well might have just fucked this up. I couldn't tell you the last time I failed one of these, though. Never mind, I didn't fail it.
Don't look now, Tin Stuff.
I used to be so bad at doing the parkour in here that I literally had to fucking cheese this room with Titania whenever they started doing these Ayatan sculpture hunts. Really glad to say that my skills with the parkour have improved to the point that I could do this with fucking Rhino, who is by far one of the slowest Warframes in the game. Oh shit. Let me leave that there. Pop that one there. And let's get the fuck out of Dodge. Anyway, that has been my fashion-forward look at the Saryn Nepellus skin. Once again, it is an amazing skin. I'm glad to see that it was accepted in the TennoGen. And, Lukinu Yu is actually a pretty damn good TennoGen designer, because he's got a couple of other submissions that were accepted for this round as well, which will be coming in waves 2 and 3. But congratulations to everybody else that also had their submissions accepted for round 11, and for those that have already made it into the game with the Wave 1 release. If this wasn't the skin that you guys really wanted to see, I'm sorry. This is the only one that really stood out to me in terms of one that I wanted to get that I would use. Because, like, the Valbon Grax skin that came out with this wave, don't get me wrong, it is an amazing looking skin. But I'm not going to spend the money on it because I don't play Valbon. I don't ever use Valbon. Same thing with the Wukong skin that came with this round, is I just don't use him. I don't use him enough to justify spending the money on the skin. They're they are amazing skins. It's just not something I can justify buying. Then, as far as we had 3 weapon skins, the Galatine Majesty skin, which, not a bad looking greatsword skin. Congratulations, Protoson. I believe the Longsword Darrow skin was another one, which, designed by Lukinu Yu. Once again, amazing job, my man, or my girl. I don't actually know what gender this content creator is, so I don't want to assume. And then we have the Polearm Ferocious skin by Stench Fury. So, congratulations on all of those. We had an Oberon helmet come out with this round, as well as a Hydroid skin, and I can't remember what other skin, and then we had 2 Sandanas as well that I cannot remember off the top of my head. But thank you guys for watching, and if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe, and be sure to follow and be sure to follow me on Twitter for all things related to Twitch, YouTube, and any sort of IRL. As you can see, I do have my social media lookups for the YouTube channel, Twitter, Instagram, and my Snapchat all up on the with this overlay. So be sure to check those out if you guys are feeling up to it. Be sure to stay tuned for all future videos, and if this video didn't suit your fancy for whatever reason, be sure to check out some of the other videos on the channel. I had like a bit of a rough patch coming into the new year with the flu where I was really sick and just was not able to do anything because for the most part I felt like it was going to be ridiculously subpar quality from what I normally do, and I didn't want to put you guys through that, as well as that was going to be way too much work with the editing where I would end up recording a video and then have to spend the next 3 to 4 hours editing it just to make sure that it's acceptable. Like, over the course of this, you guys only heard me cough twice, because that's the one thing I haven't gotten rid of. But anyway, until next time, Tenno, stick to the shadows.